Once multiple people come on, we have topics to talk about, just to explain certain situations, how the human body work, little things like that. All right. So because y'all fairly new, what I would love to do is if y'all still have any questions pertaining to like how you feel like this program is going to work, or any like tips, anything like that, just go ahead and let me know so I can answer for you. What I'd like for you to do is if you look on the bottom right icon, you're going to see a hand sign. Just raise your hand so I can go ahead and answer your question promptly. Okay? All right. So other than that, who we got on this call right now? Well, actually, Marcy, since you're already using the hand sign. What's up, Marcy? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. All right. So what's your question?
So I know when I initially talked to you in the videos, it said no beans, no rice, no bread, no corn. However, when we had like a group meeting, we were having conversation about what type of bread to eat, what things of that nature. So I'm just because I'm so new, I just want to make sure: am I able to eat bread if I get the particular one, or do you want for like the first 30 days to not have those items?
Okay, great question. Now, ironically, I got a couple of vets in my program. I'm gonna just want her to answer a quick question for you, right? Well, did she just log off? Yeah, I think she just did log off on accident. All right, but the short answer, yes. Okay, so the reason why I say, ladies, no beans, no corn, no bread, no rice, once again, it's not because I really want y'all to go 60 days and 90 days without no bread. What I'm talking about, when me and Marcy goes to Outback Steakhouse, that very first bread they bring out, that bread. I'm talking about when me and you go to that Mexican restaurant, what's the very first thing they serve us at a Mexican restaurant?
Bread.
Or chips, right?
Yep.
And chips are just fried tortillas. Right? So we're talking about that. Now, here's the thing. Am I telling you can never have that ever again? No. What I'm saying is the days that you do choose to have that, should you expect the scale to drop? No.
No.
Okay? And the reason being is because of this. All right, so what is your favorite starch between beans, corn, bread, or rice?
For me,
I'm going to show you how this works.
all of it.
Okay, all of it.
Corn, probably corn.
Corn?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what? Just to make it easy for you, rice or potatoes? Because people usually eat one or the other.
To not eat rice?
No, to eat. Which one would you have to choose between rice and potatoes?
If I had to choose, I would choose potatoes.
Potatoes? White or sweet?
Sweet.
Okay, sweet potatoes, all right. So just to give you an idea of why people tell you all your life that sweet potato is better than white potato, I'm going to show you. All right. So the app that we want to use on this program, which I did tell you, or hopefully you could download, is called Nutritionix. Okay. So now if you type in sweet potato Nutritionix, this is the website where no matter what you can think of, they got the breakdown for every single type of food for free. Okay? So now, are you able to see this?
Yes.
Okay. So just to see if you remember, tell me the 6 main things you're supposed to pay attention to while looking at the label. You're on mute. Or you didn't pay your phone bill. Which one?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So your carbs, your fiber, sugar, protein, and what was that one? That's all I remember. Fat, total fat.
Right. Okay, so you was right. So from start to bottom, you want to look at serving size, total fat, total carbs, fiber, sugar, protein. Okay, so I repeat: serving size, total fat, total carbs, fiber, sugar, protein. But what do you see in the boldest of prints? Calories. Right? Why are we not looking at calories? Marcy, you want a man or a man with money?
I want a man with money.
Why you want a man with money? What's the difference between a man and a man with money?
He can bring more value.
Right. One is a better quality man to suit your lifestyle. Right? You don't want a man with 5 baby mamas and 1 tooth in his mouth. It doesn't make any sense. So just like you want a quality man, just not any man, you don't care about calories because you care about the quality of the calorie. Does that make sense? This number
Yes.
don't mean nothing. It's about what these numbers or these calories is gonna make my body do. Okay? So now, how many grams of fat do you see? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
How many grams of fat do you see?
How many grams of fat?
Right.
0.2
Point
grams of
two.
fat.
Right? How many grams of carbs do you see?
24 grams of
And
carbs.
how many grams of fiber do you see?
3.8
All right. Now round it up. So, do you remember how to
or
find out
4.
net carbs?
So it's total carbs minus fiber.
There you go. So 24 minus 4 is what?
24 minus 4 is 20.
20. Right? How many grams of sugar do you see?
7.4.
And how many grams of protein do you see?
2.3.
So based off what you see, this is a what based product?
It's a carb-based
It's a
product
carb based product. And how did you come to that conclusion?
because there's more carbs than anything. It's heavy carbs.
Simple. It simply got more carbs in it than anything else, right? Just like in real life, if we see a woman, she's 80% black, she's 20% Puerto Rican, she's considered a what woman?
She's black.
She's still a black woman, just so happen to have some Puerto Rican in her, right? So she better not have a Puerto Rican flag in her bio. Same thing applies here. I don't care how close the other numbers are. Whatever number trumps everything else, it gotta be that. But in order for you to come to that conclusion, you had to read the label. You cannot assume, right? So now for the rest of her life, Marcy can see a sweet potato, and she can conclude this sweet potato on average got about 20 grams of carbs. It doesn't matter if she's in Miami. It doesn't matter if she's in LA. It doesn't matter if she's in the Maldives. She sees sweet potato, she can say 20 grams of carbs, right? So now, in order for this to make sense, you got to compare it to something. So now I'm going to type in white potato, right? So now you don't got to tell me the whole nutrition facts now, Marcy, but based on what you see in the white potato, just tell me how many net carbs do you see?
The total calories on, you said the total, pretty much everything you want to know?
Actually, just tell me the net carbs.
Oh,
what you
the
see.
net carbs, 37 plus 4, so we'll be at right at 33.
There you go. Right? So based on what you physically see, which one has less carbs in it? The sweet potato. Right? Therefore, every single time Marcy chooses to have a sweet potato, she should always expect the scale to drop more than if she chooses to have a white potato. That's why she was all taught at a very young age sweet potatoes are better than white potatoes. Period. But the only way you could come to that conclusion if you read the label, which we don't do. We're just thinking a potato is potato. Right? But now context is key. Because now if I said, okay, she said she liked potatoes, but she also said she likes rice. Right? So now let's go ahead and type in rice nutrition facts. Rice got right here, I'll do the math for her, about 44 net carbs. So now, which one is the better choice if your goal is to gain weight? Shabanice, rice or potatoes?
Potatoes.
Why? Well, if you want to gain weight.
Oh, if I want to gain weight, sorry. Rice because they have more carbs in them.
Period. You see how that works, ladies? So now, no matter where you at, let's say Shabanice is my nutritionist, and I say, "Hey, Shabanice, I'm at this wedding right now, right? And there's an open bar, and I'm really trying to lose weight, but I see some white potatoes and I see some rice. As my nutritionist, which one are you gonna tell me to get?
The potato
Why?
because it has less carbs in it than the rice does. It's
Simple.
a better.
You see what I'm saying? But now, if Shabanice was my nutritionist, I'd say, "Hey, I'm at a baby shower. I'm trying to lose weight. I see some sweet potatoes and I see some rice. Which one's a better choice?"
Sweet potato.
But you see how you're not guessing anymore. Now you know that, right? And also, we gotta look at the serving size because nobody on average eat 2 baked potatoes. People usually stop at 1. 1 cup of rice. That's not a lot. So when y'all go to that Jamaican restaurant and they give you that bed of rice, that's about 4 cups of rice. So is rice bad for you, ladies? No. Do rice help you gain weight? Yes. That's why when I have women that signs up on my program, guess what? I tell them to eat Beans, corn, bread, rice. All the women who naturally has issues gaining weight, these are the things that they do not eat naturally. But all the women who's trying to lose weight on my program, guess what I gotta force them to get off of? Beans, corn, bread, rice. You see how that works? So ultimately, if you understand food, you can make better choices based off your own discernment. Okay? So Monday through Friday, keep it cute. I'm gonna have a little bit more things that got color to it. So a sweet potato is more of an ideal choice than a white potato. So you can have more sweet potatoes on this program and expect the scale to drop. But because you have a sweet potato, should you really expect the scale to drop more than if you choose something like, I don't know, let's say spinach? So we look at a cup of spinach, so the exact same amount as rice. Spinach got 6.8 grams of carbs, 4.3 grams of fiber. Do the math, that's 2.5 grams of carbs. 5 grams of protein. So Shabanice, this is a what-based product?
It's a protein based
So
product.
spinach happen to be one of the very few vegetables that are actually protein-based. Along with arugula, along with endive, along with watercress, along with asparagus. You see what I'm saying? So these not only is going to give you the fiber, but it's also going to be protein based where you could kind of go crazy with this and expect the scale to drop more than if you have a sweet potato. So what this means is you can have about 9 cups of spinach. So if you get that bird's eyes bag, like let's see, if I type in bird's eye frozen spinach, right? That means if I get one of these right here, and I choose to eat this whole entire box, but once again, just to look at the label so it makes sense to y'all, it says the whole entire container got 3.5 containers, which means a serving size is 3. So you multiply everything but 3. This whole entire box got 9 grams of carbs in it. You can eat 2 boxes of these, all, and still expect the scale to drop more than if you have one sweet potato. So is sweet potatoes bad? No, not at all. Is it better choice if your goal is to see the scale drop more than something that is green? No. So the reason why green vegetables are superior, not because they're green, it's because if you actually look at the label, which nobody ever does, green vegetables naturally has less carbs in it than any other color vegetable you can name. Simple. That means if you're telling your body less times to store energy, because that's what carbs tell your body to do, to store energy, your body's going to do more burning energy, or in this case, burning fat. That's how it works. Okay? So once again, ladies, I never want y'all to demonize carbs. I just want you to understand, once you give your body carbs, it's kind of like you hitting the brakes on your car. If you're hitting the brakes on a car, you're not expecting the car to go faster. Protein is the gas pedal, carbs are the brakes. I don't care if it is a blueberry. I don't care if it's sweet potato. I don't care if it's rice. But at the end of the day, if you have some rice, that's like you slamming on the brakes. If you have some spinach, that's like you tapping on the brakes. That's how I want you to rationalize it. Okay? So that's why I want y'all to Google y'all favorite foods once. Because if you Google it once, you know this information for the rest of your life because the food on average is not going to change. It's just going to be our decision making. Okay? But now you're making better choices off your discernment. Okay? So now, Shabanice, to answer your question, do you have a question?
Oh yes.
Talk to
Okay,
me.
I have a couple of questions. I wanted to know if should we be sticking to the same 6 hour window every day, or can that fluctuate like based on like schedules and things like that? Because for instance, like my daughter has cheer practice tonight, and it just makes sense for me to maybe on my regular day to day I could do like a 12:30 to 6:30 because I try to eat before 6, but based on like a day that may be longer or something like that, can we alter it, or does it make sense to just stick to what would be like a longer 6 hour window for that full week?
Good question. So ultimately, in order for you to understand why I'm making you do a 6 hour window, you got to understand the why behind it. So what's the purpose of the 6 hour window?
Um, the 6 hour window is to eat within that window so our body can not be starting and stopping as far as the fat burning process.
Good job, basically. All right. So just to give you some an idea, ladies, Every single time you give your body a calorie, you're telling your body, hey, body, stop burning body fat, burn this. Period. So that means if you're drinking something, some of y'all ladies like to start your day off with some coffee, put a little almond milk in it, put a little protein shake in it. Okay, every single sip, you told your body stop burning body fat. Period. Now your body has to use this energy instead of its own energy. So it's kind of like if Shabani says, hey, boo, she asks her man, let me hold $100. I'm about to go grocery shopping, right? Her man gives her $100. But she got $1,000 in her bank account. Which money she's gonna use?
The man.
You're gonna use your man's money. Why?
Because I don't have. I can save my own money.
I can save my own money. So guess what? Your body does body fat the exact same way. I don't want to burn my body fat because now let's say, God forbid, there's a famine and we gotta go 5 days without food. We gotta use this. So every time you give me some outside energy exogenously, I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna touch my own body fat. Why would I do that? Okay? So now the whole purpose of the 6 hour window is, first off, ladies, this 6 hour window is not gonna be the reason why you're getting results. What the 6 hour window is making you do is make you more intentional with what you are choosing to eat. Because now you know you can't graze all day long. Which means that now I'm going to make sure I have more meals because I'm afraid to be hungry later during the day. So now you're just going to be making better decisions with your food choices. You're not going to just grab a granola bar. You're just not going to grab some Doritos real quick. You're going to say, okay, what's going to keep me full for the next 2 or 3 hours? Because every single time you eat, you're telling your body to stop burning body fat. So you want to eat something that's going to keep you satiated for a longer duration. And then if you have to eat again later, you will eat again. Okay? So Shabanice asks, basically, she got to stick with this 1 6 hour window that she selects for the rest of her entire life? No. This window is just the window that she realized on an average day she get hungry around. But now let's say her man is taking her out to dinner at 9 o'clock. Let's say her window is 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Do you think I really want her to sit around the table at 9 o'clock looking like a sad puppy? No. I want her to eat at 9 o'clock. So on those days, you just extend your window, Shabanice. You don't change your window. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So let's say you and your girls is going out for brunch at 12 o'clock. Do I really want you to sit at the brunch table and say, oh yeah, well ladies, I can't eat until 1 o'clock? No.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want her to say, okay, I'm going to just extend my window. And this day in particular, it will be 12 to 7.
Okay.
Just on an average day, you want to fall in a 6 hour window. But once again, ladies, Monday through Friday, follow your window. Saturday and Sunday, if you read the book, you notice that I say you have no window. Why? Because people like to live their life on the weekends.
Right, sure.
You see what I'm saying? So balance. That's how I want y'all to move on this program. Okay? Good question.
Okay. Did I have? The other question was, I did read, I want to make sure that I read somewhere in the PDF that we should also be looking at the fats to make sure the fats are under the 5 carbs as well. I mean, not 5 carbs, 5 grams as well. Like make sure the foods are closer to 5 than 15, and that counts for fats as well.
So when I'm talking about that, ladies, I'm not talking about food. I'm really talking about sauces, dressings. Okay? So for instance, oxtail, right? Oxtail is a fattier cut of meat. You can have oxtails on this program. The oxtail is not the issue. It's what you pair it with.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So if your food is fattier, that is totally different from you having some, I don't know, like something like ranch.
Okay.
Right? You know what? I'm going to give you an idea why I say be mindful of fat. So once again, ladies, this is not a keto program. Do not be afraid of fat. Have more what on your plate than fat? Protein.
Protein, yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So just to give you an idea why I say that, a lot of my lovely ladies on this program, they love to have salads. Right? And then you was taught all your life that a salad is healthy. But nobody told you why salads don't help you lose weight. Okay? So now if I type in right here, Cheesecake Factory Caesar salad. Now, tell me how many ingredients is in a Caesar salad, Shabanice.
How many ingredients? You have
Yeah.
the romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, the dressing, and usually croutons.
That's it, right? Okay, all right, cool. So they say the small version of a Caesar salad from Cheesecake Factory, 860 calories, 75 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, but look, it got 8 grams of fiber, so 30 minus 8 is 22, 15 grams of protein. Tell me how in the hell 75 grams of fat is in a Caesar salad.
I'm sorry, I'm moving around. You
Oh, no, go
said
ahead.
how
Go
many
ahead.
grams are?
So, ladies, I'm just asking in general. Why do you think there is 75 grams of fat inside the Caesar salad from Cheesecake Factory?
The ranch.
The
Period.
dressing.
The
Yeah,
dressing, right? But now here's the thing. Let's say somebody gets the Caesar salad, right? Let's say you're out with your boo thing. You get the Caesar salad because you tell yourself, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be healthy. Cool. Let's say your boo gets Cheesecake Factory fries. Matter of fact, let's see this. Cheesecake. I'm going to make it even worse. McDonald's large fry. So, based on what you see now, this is a large fry from McDonald's. Which one is healthier?
The fries.
Looks like the fries.
It looks like the fries. Even though you was taught all your life that fries are bad for you. Why? A salad is healthy. How we prepare the salad as Americans is trash. It is that dressing, that ranch, that Italian, that balsamic vinaigrette. And here's the thing. If you chose to get the better version of it, of these dressings, it's not that deep. But if me and you are starting a restaurant, are we trying to start a restaurant and serve the most healthiest options, or are we trying to make a larger profit?
Larger profit.
There you go, right? So you got to start thinking like a producer. We're not going to give you the most high-end stuff. That's why when you go to Chipotle and you ask for a Chipotle bowl, you ask for extra rice, they don't flinch. Here, you got some extra rice? Cool. You ask for extra beans, they don't flinch. They give you extra beans. You ask for extra chicken, they look like they want to fight you. And then they say straight to your face, ma'am, it's going to be extra $3. What you going to do? Why? Because this protein has more value than this rice, than these beans. There's a reason why when you go out to a restaurant, the very first thing they give to you is bread. And if you worked in hospitality or you worked in a restaurant, if you don't eat that bread, you know what they do with that bread? We just take it and we throw it away. We don't care about this bread. So you got to understand, why are you giving me these things for free? But these are the things that we love. We love bread. We love beans. We love corn. We love rice. And that's why when you go to that Jamaican restaurant, they give you a whole bed of rice with about 3 chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful of that. All right. Good question, Shabanice. Hopefully that answered your question. You have any other questions?
Yes. That answered my question. Thank you. And the last thing was like Propel Zero. I looked on your shopping list and I did see the electrolyte packets that we could have on the drink. Are we able to have those on like a 48-hour fast? Say we're fasting again.
Good question.
There's been some recommendations and stuff like that, or do you just prefer us go cold turkey, just water, nothing added for that? But I did see you said 5 ingredients or less. So
Okay, so because you read the book, you will have more opportunity to do what you want. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You seek it, you shall find. So all the ladies who's on this call and you're about to commence your 48-hour fast, if you get Element electrolyte sticks and you want to have a little bit of flavor inside your water, you can use this. Okay? But Element right here, and also another one that's approved is the Liquid IV.
Okay, liquid IV.
Okay, but it
Okay.
gotta be the sugar-free one. So liquid IV, the element sticks. Now let's say that's not near you because it's not as ubiquitous as you think. They just now put it in like Walmarts and things like that. You can also just get a regular lemon, but once again, not lemon juice. Get a regular lemon and you can squeeze it. You can go ahead and add that inside your water. Or better yet, if you're somebody who's prone to having headaches and you know that, then add some pink Himalayan salt inside your water. Okay?
Okay.
So, ladies, when
What?
y'all. Well, go ahead. What you about
I'm
to say?
sorry. What about Propel Zero? It
You
has
cannot
no
drink Propel
calories.
Zero during the fast.
Okay,
But
not
can you
during the
drink Propel
fast.
Zero in your 6 hour window after the fast? Yes. You know why?
Okay.
Because you're telling. And here's the funny thing about what you're saying. I used to be a big Propel fan as well, right? But
Mm-hmm.
once again, you're thinking, do you consider Propel as water in your head?
No, not necessarily.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
right, because it's not, right? So Propel is a beverage.
Okay.
So if you actually take the time to look at Propel, once again, like you said, if it got less than honestly 3 ingredients or less than 4 ingredients, honestly, then you can have it anytime during the day. If you look at Propel, let's see how many ingredients it got. It got a lot already. Not too crazy, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. So anything that got multiple ingredients like this is considered a beverage. It's not
Okay.
really water, right? Now, something that is really water, something that you can drink anytime during the day, it'll be something like LaCroix. I don't even care if it got flavor to it. So even if I get this mojito sparkling water, they're promoting themselves as sparkling water, right? So that means if I look at the label, I better not see a whole lot of things. And guess what? It says carbonated water, naturally essenced. So it's only 2 ingredients. That means if you want to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, have a LaCroix, then go back to sleep, you can. Another one, Perrier's. I don't care what flavor it is. Why? Because it's actually sparkling water. You can have this anytime during the day. Okay? What about
Okay.
coconut
Wait,
water?
sorry. We
Go ahead.
starting the diet tonight?
No, you can do whatever you want. You start it
Okay.
whenever you want to.
Okay.
So coconut water. Can you have coconut water at any point in time, Trey? I don't know. Let's look. Coconut water, less than 1% sugar, vitamin C. But if we look at the label, it got 45 calories. Why? Because coconut is really a fruit, right? So to have coconut water, it's coming from a fruit. It's going to have some carbs in it because all fruit got carbs in it and sugar in it. It's not bad. It just do. So is coconut water healthy? Yes. Should you be drinking coconut water with the expectation to see the scale drop more than somebody who's drinking regular water? No.
No.
Context. So y'all gonna dispel the myth, hopefully on this call, that all because something is healthy for you doesn't mean it's gonna help you lose weight. Period. Okay? So if it's a Saturday, you
Okay.
living your life and you wanna have some coconut water, go crazy. But if you drinking coconut water like it's regular water, with the expectation to see the scale drop, you're playing yourself every single time. Okay? Good question. You have another question?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So all the ladies who's new to this call, just to give you, the house rules. If you hit the hand in the bottom right, then I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question. Okay. So if you have a question about the program, just go ahead and raise your hand so I can get to you next. All right. So Kim, how you doing?
Hi Trey. I'm having a little bit of an issue today.
Talk to me.
I had the regular meals I've been having for the most part today,
Mm.
but for some reason I feel like my energy dropped completely around 5 p.m.
Okay. What did that mean? Your
Sh-
energy drop.
you said what does it mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does that look like for you? Like, did you work out more? Did you?
I did not work out today, but I was more active than usual with
Okay.
my day, like coming in and out the house a lot.
Okay.
Um, I don't know if it's I told you I have an immune disorder. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
that's acting up and I'm just fatigued,
Yeah.
or if I need more food. I don't know if I need to eat a carb or
Okay.
what.
So tell
Because I
me.
still have a lot of things that I need to get ready tonight and stuff. So
Okay, well, it kind of sounds like you've been dealing with a little bit more stress.
What
Are
is
you
it?
stressed?
I have more stress?
Are you stressed? That's what I'm asking you.
Uh, a little bit, yeah.
Okay, and we already know based off your immune disorder, stress causes flare ups, right?
Yes, it does. Yep.
We already know that, right?
Yep.
Now, tell me everything that you ate and drank today.
Steak, 3 eggs in the morning with cheese and arugula, tomatoes. And then after that, in the afternoon, I had 3 eggs, a small piece of salmon, green beans, cheese, and then also I ended up getting this little pack of gummy bears from Whole Foods, but there it's like fruits. It's straight up fruit. It's strawberry and mango like mushed together. But I didn't eat the whole pack. I ate half the pack.
After you had this mango gummies, do you feel
Mhm.
like you dropped your energy or your energy dropped after that?
My energy dropped before that. That's why I went ahead and ate a little bit of that. I'm like, oh, maybe that will make me have more energy, but I don't have more energy.
Okay. So if you're noticing that you are eating sugar, okay, and once
Yes.
again, Kim, what I need you to do is don't allow
Yeah.
yourself to crash out, right?
Okay.
If you said, hey, I need something to boost my energy levels,
Hmm.
you already know things like caffeine boost your energy levels. And even if you wanted some candy, right? You already know that, okay,
Hmm.
I really want some candy. You know why? Because I just want some candy because I'm having a day. Okay,
Hmm.
if I type in right here, low carb gummies near me, all these gummies come up. Do you see what I'm saying? Shameless snacks,
Hmm.
also smart sweets. Also, my favorite is Joy Ride gummies.
Okay.
You
The
see what I'm
reason I
saying?
picked that one up because it was only 2 ingredients.
What?
The one I picked up from Whole Foods.
But do two ingredients matter when it's sugar and sugar?
It wasn't that much sugar.
You want okay? Let's now what's the brand? Let's find out.
Uh, Let me go get it. 1 second.
Okay. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just get the better version. Or you already know, okay, I need something to pick me up. I want a little bit more sugar, which is fine. Berries,
It's called
watermelon,
so yes, Solely, Solely.
Solely.
Yep.
Fruit gummies.
Yep.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Fruit gummies, mango and strawberry. The sugar is 7 grams.
Okay. But now, what is the serving size?
Serving size is 1 pouch, but I didn't eat the whole pouch.
Okay. All
Code
right.
14.
So maybe I'm looking at something different because what I'm looking at it says the serving size per container is 5. So one pouch is 5, or okay, there's
Oh,
five
5 count.
pouches.
There's five in there.
Okay, all
It's
right.
a 5 count. Yep.
So technically, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, is this that
Mhm.
deep,
It's
Kim?
not, but I still feel like I have no energy.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to solve. So should I have caffeine or
So
I know
honestly,
I'm not supposed to have bread.
well, bread is not gonna give you energy if candy didn't give you energy. So how about you have some fruit?
Strawberries?
Actual maybe blueberries, maybe raspberries, maybe some watermelon, little things like that. Get
Okay.
you a peach, get you a nectarine, get you stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay? But
All
usually
right.
if you feel
Sounds
like
good.
you don't have enough energy, you just and you
Well,
are eating.
I literally feel like I'm about to just fall out.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean just go ahead and have like, have some fruit. Or if you really think it's something pertaining to you're not having enough carbs, go ahead and have the bread, obviously. And then you're gonna realize after this moment, oh, okay, the bread didn't do nothing for me either. It just
So I
sounds
won't
like you
have
need a
the bread
rest.
then. Then I won't. If you tell me the bread's not gonna work, I'm not gonna have it. I'll have the fruits then.
Okay. What I would tell you to do, if this is how you
Yeah.
really feel, and this is something that a lot of ladies experience, they experience a crash
Yeah.
during like the afternoon time. What
Yeah.
that usually means is your dopamine levels are crashing down,
Why is that?
and you're just stressed and just living life. It just depends on what type of workload you got. And sometimes that's why a lot of women crave something sweet after their first meal. Because your body's still looking for that picker upper. So if you're somebody that's like that, the best remedy for that is something called 5-HTP. Boom.
HTP.
Okay. So some of my clients already know about that. 5-HTP. What's the brand I get? Is it NutriCost? NutriFactor? Natrol, right here, 5-HTP. Boom, you can get this from Amazon, okay? And one thing you're gonna realize is when you're craving in the afternoon and you're just looking for like, I need some quick energy, you take one of these and immediately you're gonna notice that your cravings go away. You just feel good or better than what you currently felt like 2 hours ago or an hour ago.
Okay.
Okay?
Will do.
So if you're somebody who noticed during the day, I always want something sweet, especially after my first meal, your body needs this, which is basically tryptophan. It's amino acid that turns into serotonin, that turns into melatonin.
Okay.
Right? Now, let's say you were somebody that was like, yo, Trey, for some odd reason, am I sharing this tab? Okay, I'm not even sharing this tab. My bad, y'all. So this is 5-HTP. This is the brand I always recommend. Okay? Natrol. All right?
Okay.
Now, let's say you were somebody that was like, hey, Trey, I'm noticing that after my day, I have a long day, and I usually like to cope after a long day with something like alcohol, right? Or, Trey, honestly, I feel like I have to smoke after a long day, which some women do, which is totally fine, right? Everybody got their own vice, all right? We don't demonize vices over here. That means your body's low in GABA, which is gamma aminobutyric acid. So if you get one of these GABA pills, okay, and once again, these are all natural supplements. If you get one of these, you're gonna notice that you're able to woosah, you're gonna have less stress, you're gonna feel better. Period.
It looks like the first one matches my situation more.
Yeah, so that's what it sounded like. I think you need 5-HTP.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what time of day I take it in because I saw it says time released.
You want to take it ideally around like 1 o'clock ish, 2 o'clock. If you know you're always craving something sweet after your last meal, then probably take it with your first meal. If you know you want to grab something sweet, maybe an hour later.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. All right. Shauna, what's up? How you doing? Shauna, you still here? Going once, going twice. All right. C May, how you doing? And who's C May?
Me, China. I just joined yesterday. Hi, everybody.
Okay. How you doing?
Okay, so I had a question. I know that you said that we can start the 48-hour diet anytime we wanted to, but do we start the 48 diet and then do the 6 hour window how the video was
Of
explaining?
course. Yeah.
So my next question is, when I start the 48-hour diet, okay, so I ate today.
Okay.
Well, I really didn't eat today. I ate a little today. But should I start tomorrow, like Friday until Saturday, and then start my 6 hour window come that Monday? Or I can just start the 48-hour diet today and finish tomorrow?
Well, if you do a 48-hour fast, right? If you eat today, that means you eat again on Saturday.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So if I
So
start Friday, then I'll eat on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
And if I start today, I'll eat Saturday.
Right.
Okay.
So what I would honestly recommend you to do is go based off how you naturally maneuver during your weekends. I'll be honest with you. I am the worst person on earth to try to fast on a Friday.
Right.
Because I know I'll be in the streets on Friday. So I'm not going to try that. I already tried that multiple times. I always failed. But on a Saturday, I could keep it cute. I could be in the house all Saturday. On a Sunday, I could definitely chill on a Sunday. So ideally, when I'm starting to fast and it's approaching the weekend, I literally start my fast either Friday night or Saturday afternoon. Because on Sunday, I'm probably chilling. I'm going to church. It's a family day. I'm coming back to the house. I'm relaxing. I'm getting prepared for the upcoming week. So I'm not doing nothing. So I can literally sit around the house, lounge around, probably catch up on some shows that I was interested in, etc. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So
So yeah,
I'm gonna start it today because Sunday I want to make Sunday dinner.
there you
But
go. That
my
makes sense.
next question is, so if I on Sunday I don't have to do like no time frame or nothing, I can just eat what I want and then come that Monday, that's when I pick my 6 hour time frame. Do I instantly jump into it?
Based off what you just said, I want you to make sure you review both videos
Okay.
because you're not gonna just eat what you want when you break the fast.
No. I'm not going. Wait. When I break the fast from Saturday, right?
Right.
Okay.
Which means on Sunday, you start your 6 hour window, and now
Oh,
you
got
can
it.
be more flexible what you're choosing to eat.
Okay, so boom, Sunday would technically be my first day of my 6 hour window, not
Exactly.
Monday. Got it. Okay.
Exactly. If you
Thank you.
start today,
No, I'm gonna start today,
right?
so
That's
I
what I'm
can
letting you
eat
know.
Sunday. Yeah.
Just let you know. Yeah.
And then those electrolyte packages, that's what you recommend for us to drink in like this smart water and electric like waters, right? While we do the fast.
If you want to make this fast as easy as possible, I'm gonna just let y'all
I
know.
do.
It's gonna be add lemon or pink Himalayan salt. Some
Got it.
ladies like, hey Trey, I just literally hate water. Believe it or not, you hear that more than you think. For those ladies, I'll say, okay, fine, you can have that sugar-free element or liquid IV, but I am letting you know this. For some people who's already accustomed to artificial sweeteners and they like to have juice, little things like that, hence me, I always noticed that my fast wasn't as easy when I incorporated that when I just went with straight up water every single time. So I'd rather you just
Okay.
get straight up water. Now, when you add lemon inside your water, the fast is easier
Got
because
it.
it's
And the
more
pink
natural.
Himalayan salt.
Yeah, or pink Himalayan salt. Yeah.
Okay, one more question. What is your take on like flavored sparkling water? Like
You can
I
have it.
drink, that's literally all I drink.
You can have it anytime you want to. I don't care if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can have it. Unless
Okay,
if
cool.
it's real sparkling water. So when you say sparkling water, what brand do you drink?
The Canadian Clear, the Poppy, no, not the Poppies. I don't really drink them. I have to tell you the other brand. One second.
Okay.
But for sure the clear Canadian ones and then this other brand
Okay.
it is called
Is that what it's called? Canadian Clear?
Clearly Canadian. Yeah, you could Google it, you'll
Yeah,
see it.
I'm not gonna lie.
And
Are you? Do you live in Canada? 'Cause I've never even heard of that.
no, I live in
I'm
California.
messing with you. Okay. All right. So you know what's funny about what you just said? I
Mhm.
kind of thought this is what you was talking about, so I thought I'd seen
Uh-huh.
this before. Now watch this. Okay, so clear Canadian ladies. That's why I always tell y'all. Well, before I start talking out the side of my neck, let me just verify this is what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, right. That's what I thought. So it says clearly Canadian wild cherry sparkling water, right? So this is why America is the worst place to try to lose weight. Because in America, I can literally say whatever I want, unless it's produce. If it's eggs, if it's beef, if it's sparkling water, if it's coming from an actual animal, I cannot lie on the label. But if it's a man-made thing, I can say whatever I want. I can say this water is gonna help you grow wings like Red Bull, literally, right? So now here's the reason why clear Canadian is an issue. So now let me type in Target. The best website for you to just find a label quickly is Target, by the way, ladies. So let's look at this one. Okay, this is the 0 calorie. Okay, so they got a 0 calorie one. So let's check this out. And it's really 0 calories, right? But
Mhm.
then right next to them, which is probably the ones that she's probably talking about, it got like a lot of flavors to it. I don't know if y'all see my label. Okay, all right, y'all don't see it. I'm learning that now. Okay, so let me look at something like this right here. Share this tab. It got 80 calories, yet they're promoting themselves as water. But then now you see it got 20 grams of carbs and 20 grams of added sugar. So how in the hell is this water?
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's why it's important for you to read every single label because they promote themselves as water. But then some websites, they say beverage. So anytime you see something that says beverage, that means it's not water.
Got it.
Okay? And once again, what added sugar means is we created this product and then we asked ourselves, what can we do to make this product fly off the shelves faster? I know, let's just add sugar to it. And in this case, what this means is we decided to get a teaspoon and we added 5 teaspoons to it for no reason. The human body, just to give you all some insight on how crazy this is, which only happens in America, they put sugar in everything like it's salt. The human body only needs 1 teaspoon of sugar. So now, off this drink alone, that you're drinking like it's water, you already gave your body 3 more teaspoons of sugar than it needs. Okay? So that's why I want y'all to read the label. But here's the thing too. I looked through it before I started talking on my neck, 'cause I'm not familiar with this brand. They do have some that is actually 0 calories. Okay?
Yeah, they do.
So if you look at this one, right? And the reason why I'm breaking this down is because I've been victim to it too. I'll pick up a vitamin, what's the drink called? Vitamin water.
Water.
And then I actually pick up the real one on accident because I didn't read the label. You know what I'm saying? Or pick up the real Gatorade on accident or the real Sprite on accident, honestly. And then you're like, oh, this Sprite tastes amazing. And then you realize, oh, okay, that's why. So just make sure you look at the label before you leave out with the product. Okay? But if you get this one specifically, you can. So LaCroix, Perrier's, Pellegrinos, and obviously these you can have. Bubblies, things like that.
Okay, so that's the second one that I'll be drinking.
Bubblies? Yeah, Bubblies, you don't got nothing to worry about.
LaCroix.
LaCroix?
LaCroix.
Yeah, any type of LaCroix you can have. Now,
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure about the hints because some of my clients like the hints too. Nah, these hints are cool too. All right. So that's how this program works, ladies. Because like even like me, I'm somebody that's from Jersey originally. Everybody in New York and Jersey, they like Snapples. They got Snapple Zero. So anything that you could possibly think about a better version exists. You just gotta look for it. Type in low carb this near me or protein based this near me. So just to give y'all one more idea, just to show y'all, if I type in low carb ice cream near me, guess what? Ice cream. But you're going to realize this ice cream costs $2 more than your Baskin Robbins or from your Breyers. I wonder why. Better quality. Okay? You said you want some popcorn. Let's try something. Low carb popcorn near me. Popcorn. Now,
Not skinny pop.
but not skinny pop. Thank you for saying that. The best popcorn, ladies, is going to be this one right here. The lesser evil one. Okay? If you see this, you can have that. But if you like popcorn and you're a popcorn fiend and you know that once you open it up, you're watching some TV, you're going to keep digging, the best thing for you to do is always get the individual. So lesser evil popcorn individual bags. That way you are forcing yourself. If you ever want another bag, now you got to get up from your seat and get another one. Make it inconvenient for you, especially if it's your favorite snack, because it's very easy for you to overconsume your favorite snack. Okay? All right. Good questions, y'all.
Thank you.
Shauna, you finally here?
Yes, I'm so sorry. Hi, how are you?
What's up? How you doing?
Hi, everybody. Okay, so just to be clear, because I would like to start like as soon as possible. So the first you start with the 48-hour fast.
Yes.
Um, and then after the 48-hour fast, you break it with eggs,
Or what?
salmon.
There you go. Good job.
Okay, so then after that. So say I start at 5 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock in 48 hours, eat my eggs and salmon till 12 o'clock. Then the next day, that's when I start my 6 hour window,
Of your choice. Correct.
and that's it.
That's all, folks. Now you're off to the races.
Oh, that's easy.
Nothing crazy. And then from then on out, ladies, we're going to start building on top of what you're already learning. And we're going to take the time to learn about the food choices that you're making and how your body responds to it. Okay? So, Some of y'all just made it in. Somebody asked a good question. Hey Trey, basically, should I go 30 days with just eating nothing but whole foods, not having no snacks, always eating in my 6 hour window? Everything. No. Because now you're not taking the time to learn what your body's responding well to. No matter what, on average, if you're eating more whole foods on this program, once you get your body in a fat burning state, you're going to realize baseline, at the worst, you're going to lose about 12 to 14 pounds a month at the worst. But that's if you're like not working out and you know that sleep is an issue. So ladies, if you know that sleep is an issue, let me know so I can send you the sleep video. Okay? The main reason why a lot of women have issues with seeing the scale drop consistently is not the fact that you ate something wrong. It's not because you didn't kill yourself in the gym. It's because you're not saving your progress by sleeping. As women, sleep is more important for y'all than anything else, because sleep actually regulates your hormones. You already know that y'all hormonal creatures, which means that if your hormone fluctuates just a little bit, just like maybe let's say your cycle's coming on, you notice that you magically gain weight. You can't do nothing about that. But what you can see is if I pee on this stick, which is why I made y'all get the ketone strips, you'll realize that no matter what you see on that scale, if that stick color is purple, you are smaller than what you were the previous day. Okay? So what I would rather y'all do is make sure everybody go into those client commandments, which everybody has access to now. Watch that grocery haul video where I have all the snacks in that video. Every single low carb snack you can ever imagine, it is in that video. I want you to screenshot it and see if it's at a convenience store near you. And then I want you to order it. And what I want you to do is tell yourself, this is my favorite snack, or this is a snack I like to have on a daily basis. I'm going to only allow myself to have one man-made snack a day. So let's say it's Taco Tuesday and you want to actually have tacos with your loved ones. Cool. That day, I'm going to eat nothing but whole foods until the tacos. Now I'm going to have my low-carb tortillas. Once again, ladies, that exists. The brand that I like to have when it comes to low-carb tortillas is this brand right here, by the way. Mission Corn Tortillas. Boom. You see what I'm saying? So anything that you can talk about, a better version exists. The 25 calorie version, okay? Even the extra thin one is pretty cool. So now you're having your tortillas, but now you're going to see how your body responds to it based off the stick color and based off the weight. So now let's say Shauna decides to have tacos with her family, right? One day she decides to have chips. Now the best type of chips for taste and for fat loss, one thing I learned, it's called Legendary chips. Y'all probably seen them before, just never tried them. Boom. Legendary chips. Pretty bomb. Also, Quest chips is pretty cool too. Let's say Shauna has chips one day, and she noticed every single day, if I eat whole foods, but I have these chips, I lose a pound. Right? Let's say the very next day, she really enjoys these chips, so she has 2 bags of chips, and she loses 0.8 pounds. Right? But then the very next day, it is Taco Tuesday. She has taco with her son. She has 3 tortillas. The days that she has the tortillas, she only loses a couple ounces. Now she knows for the rest of her life, her body likes the chips more or the tortillas more. Definitely the chips more.
The chips.
Right?
Yeah.
But now she's not guessing. She knows that. But the only way she could come to that conclusion if she experimented. Okay? So I want y'all to experiment intentionally. And if you isolate all the variables and all the factors and you incorporate one new thing, now you know this is what your body is responding to. Because now if she was losing weight eating these chips all the time, but then she incorporates something brand new for her body, which is bread. And once again, ladies, I'm going to just let y'all know this up front. The worst carb on earth, I don't care what it is bread. Period. For everybody's health. But now some people can tolerate bread better than others. But no matter what, majority of bread is inflammatory because it's the gluten component of it. Okay? But you can have bread, just choose to not have bread on a daily basis. Our bodies were not made to have bread daily. Okay? But now she knows that, okay, I can eat about 2 bags of chips every single day, but I better not incorporate the bread on that day. Or I can have these tortillas that day. And once again, you got the tortillas maybe 3 times a week, right? As long as it's not 6 times a week. But the days I choose to have the tortillas, I should only expect the scale to drop less than half a pound. But now she's not guessing, she knows. So when she comes off this program, she's not afraid of food. She already knows how her body's going to respond to these certain things because she tried it in a controlled environment. Does it make sense? Cool. Shauna, do you have any other questions?
No, I hope not. I
You hope
hope I
not?
don't remember everything. I hope not when I start because I just want to go full force, you
Okay.
know.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you
cool.
do have questions, ladies, once again, shoot me a text. That's what y'all pay for. All right. Do anybody have any questions just in general?
Yes, I do.
What's up, Marianne?
I have a question. I want to go back to your sparkling water. What is your take on natural flavors? I always see that ingredient in most of the sparkling water, but I don't know what it is. And I've been like researching it as I do with every other thing, and I'm seeing that it could be like inflammatory, like it's really not good when companies don't mention what do you mean by natural. It's a way to hide like the bad ingredients. I don't know, but what's your take on natural flavors when you see
Okay,
that
good question.
ingredient?
So, first off, we all know if you're worried about everything underneath the sun and everything outside your household, you're gonna become a bubble boy or bubble girl, right? I don't want y'all to live your life like that. Natural flavors, no matter what, no matter how you slice it, is 10 times better than actual sugar, period. So something that has natural flavors in it is better than something that got sugar in it or something that got aspartame in it or sucralose in it or acesulfame potassium K in it, period, right? But then
Okay.
the things that got aspartame in it and acesulfame potassium K in it and sucralose in it is 3 times healthier than something that got sugar in it.
Sugar in it. Okay.
So it's like a scale, right? Water, of course, is the best. Then after that, it's going to be something like coconut water, right? If we're going on the scale of that. First off, it's really going to be water, matcha green tea. Honestly, matcha green tea is better than water. And the reason why is because water doesn't do anything for you. You're actually getting a net benefit if you drink matcha green tea. So I would say matcha green tea, then water, then coconut water, then sparkling water with natural flavors in it, then something like a Coke Zero or a Sprite Zero, things like that, but then the regular Coke or real juice and stuff like that. Okay? So you can't be afraid of everything. Natural flavors, honestly, means that somebody was in the lab, they said, hey, we're trying to make this cherry flavor, and we artificially created something, an ingredient, that kind of resembles cherry. So it is 100% chemically man-made, right? But because your body's not able to break it down, it has no calories in it, your body can't absorb it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why
Okay.
they're not lying to you and it says 0 calories.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So even like these artificial sweeteners, once again, ladies, we was all taught that, oh, acesulfame or aspartame causes cancer.
Yeah.
If you actually paid attention to that study, which nobody looks at the study, just look at the headline. First off, it was in mice. But 2, they said in order for you to be at risk for any type of cancer, drinking Coke Zero or Sprite Zero, you got to drink at least a 2 liters worth a day. When was the last time you drank more than 3 bottles of Coke Zero or Sprite Zero or anything like that nature in one day? We don't, right? But believe it or not, some people like that exist. I actually met a woman who drinks a 12 pack of Pepsi Zero a day. She's at risk. But the average person is not drinking more than 1 to 2 artificially sweetened Coke Zeros or Sprite Zeros and things like that. As you can see right now, I'm drinking a Canada Dry. This is 0 sugar. This is ginger ale. But guess what? This is probably going to be max, the only one I drink, max 2. I'm never going over 2. After I drink this, just to give you an idea, I revert back to Topo Chico. Regular sparkling water with no ingredients, no natural flavors. Okay? So once again, ladies, it's all about balance. Okay? But other than that, thank y'all for making this call.